to do cleanings around Veterans Day for families, veterans, and Gold Star families. And I've helped a few veterans with unaffordable dental. So I've been recruiting dentists to make this nationwide initiative that I believe will reduce the price of healthcare down the road if we can tap into being more proactive in preventative maintenance.
How many people have you saluted, do you think, since you started this?
Well, I think the ride's grown over the years. It used to be 2 lanes, now they come around 4 lanes. And they say that it's, when I first started doing it in 2002, there was at least like 200,000 to 300,000 bikes. And they say it's like over 700,000 motorcycles each year. A gentleman contacted me and said, Tim, my buddy's in Albuquerque, he's dying, he can't make it past you, you're on his bucket list. Can you sign a photo and send it to him? Instead, I called my wife to say, Lorraine, excuse me, let's go to Albuquerque for a vacation. Yeah, right. She drove the whole way, she's a great driver. And I gave a eulogy to the family and friends, to him, to his parents, to his kids, about not having regrets in life. And I gave him that salute that was on his bucket list. He lived 2 years longer. People started to not think he was sick. His wife called me, said, Tim, I want you to hear it from me first. We did things I never knew he wanted to do in life because of what you had to say that day. And I believe he lived longer. So then, click. I still feel drawn to the family, so I surprise her in Dallas-Fort Worth at the cemetery. I come out of the bushes and I put my hand on her shoulder, and she grabs it. I go, Mrs. Robinson. She looked up and she just got very emotional because I needed to let her know I was there to back her up and support her. She couldn't believe that I pulled that off. I pulled off some really great things, on my own. I don't need a charity to make things happen in life, whipping it on. Look at those future chiefs right there. Outstanding. I would have joined the Navy, but there's too much white to wear. I can't even keep these white. You know what I mean? Do you remember World War I, World War II, Korean War, Vietnam, Desert Storm, Somalia, Kosovo, Beirut, Desert Storm? I remember them. If I wish elected leaders would remember them. I don't know how I could rest if I knew that I had unaccounted for bodies out there somewhere under my watch. I don't think my job would be done. I don't think I'd be getting promoted. And there's a lot of equality that could go around. We still got some marching to do, that's for sure. We need to treat our cops with the same reverence as we treat the judges and the elected officials. And we need to make them understand we don't take communion from them. See, I'm out of the Marine Corps now, so I kind of can have that opinion that I should have had to begin with. Any other questions for the galley?
How long are you in the Marine Corps?
Right under 16 years. Time went by very fast. I loved every minute of it. It was not a 9 to 5 mentality for me, it was a life. People ask me if I train for this salute. I'm like, no. Do you think I waste your taxpayer dollars? I train to fit in my uniform these days because I'm not in the Marine Corps anymore, but I have very high standards to maintain. And there's a reverence about this uniform. And I hope I do all of you proud. Am I missing anything, Lorraine? This tour is not really about me jabbering, it's more about action. I have these 8x11s, I'll sign for anyone that would like one. And that's when the real sharing begins, because then I get to learn about you. And that's what I think about during my salute. About who I'm representing. And T-Mobile helped. You guys really helped me a lot. No one's ever shown that kind of support for me before. And this kind of support for me, as much as your support being here, is sacred to me. I don't take it lightly. And I hope I didn't let you guys down today. Because we've been doing this on our own for a long time. Lorraine, we're not going to do your Amway today here, okay?
No, I just want to say we switched over to T-Mobile last year, actually when we were in DC, and we had AT&T for many, many, many years, and we were paying $430 to $450 for our service. Literally, when we found out that T-Mobile really supports veterans and military, they have a huge discount. And our savings now, what we pay per month, is $178. That is it for our plan. So if you're looking for new mobile service, I highly recommend T-Mobile, just for the fact of the savings that we have. They've been wonderful. We can call them. It's just a whole different customer service. And since they helped us with this tour and this wonderful journey, it's been exhausting, but I'll tell you, it's just been incredible. The people that we've come across,